Let's get it. Oh yeah, we about to turn up. We
Go.
about to get this for sure. Welcome everybody to the podcast called The Update. We about to be hitting you guys with updates on new things, new everything that's gonna be coming out, sports, trend things that's trending, relationship advice, whatever, etc., etc. What up, IV? How's it going? How you living?
Man, we living good, baby. You see it. You see how we living, baby. Got the belt. Got
Okay, okay, I
the
see how you
shit.
living.
Ooh-wee. You gonna ask
I
why,
see.
right? You wondering why
Yeah,
I
I
got
was
the
about to
belt, right?
ask. I was just about to ask. What's up with the belt?
So, on the last episode, to anybody
Hmm.
that tuned in, we had a little wager on a little one-on-one. There was some one-on-one action happening, and I'm talking about on the basketball court. Now, y'all pause, take it easy. One-on-one on the basketball court. And your boy, let's go. Let's go. You got to bring the ship, baby. Come on. Got the belt, got the championship belt. So, hey, we had some fun with that, didn't we?
Oh yeah, he won. He won. I give it to him. He won.
Oh,
He
man.
did.
We got to come
He
out
won.
live. We got to come out live and let everybody know we having some fun. You was wondering what that was for.
Oh yeah, I was. I was. I. He said he's gonna hold it in till we start recording. So he got it. Yeah, he won. I meant to it. He got me.
It was a good
You
game,
know,
though. It was good games.
it was.
We had
It
a couple
was. We
games,
had
and
some,
that's what it was.
that 202 game was. That one was good. That one was legit. I like that one
That was
when
fun.
we did that 202. Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting to get the 2-on-2, but had a couple friends show up and uh, put in some work. Hey, it was good cardio. Telling you,
Hmm.
telling you, we got to do that more often. So that's
Oh yeah,
we do
for
hang
sure.
out. We do hang out outside of the studio and outside of podcasts as well. So that's
Oh
pretty
yeah,
cool.
yeah, 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 yeah. I like how that one dude he had a little nice little handles, and he thought he was gonna give me that work. I was like, okay. So then he like he did that layup, but he didn't connect with it. Then what got me was he looked at me when he did that. I was like, okay.
Oh yeah,
I
he
was like,
stared you
all right.
down. He was,
Yeah, that's why I was like, okay.
he
That's
was,
like okay then.
yeah, he
I was like,
thought he was
all
gonna
right,
get you.
now. Like I'm not in the best of shape, right now since we haven't played flag, but
Right.
yeah, I put all my energy into that into that one play so I can get them. So I can get them.
I'm telling you,
And
you and me both, dog. I was dying. I know you were breathing extra heavy. I was breathing extra heavy. I was like, oh, woo, we need a break after this game, and then we went right back into playing 1-on-1. So
oh yeah, for sure. Like you can tell towards the end, like I was trying to get you to kept passing you the ball. Like in this Leo, you got this.
right, both didn't want to
I was
shoot.
like, I was like, in this. You end it.
Right,
You were
but
just tired.
man, just hey, we'll get back though. But I'm glad we got a little bit of video. Although it was a couple bricks, and maybe next time we'll get some better video of somebody making some shots, so that way, people don't think, it just, with one for 27 the whole night, we
No,
was throwing up some bricks, but
yeah,
good
yeah,
night, man.
because when we did that 21, that's when I like, man, I'm trying to end this. I'm tired, so I just started
Right.
hitting. I'm like, I'm tired.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah. That was
But
fun.
oh yeah, man, y'all see what's on
What you
the
got there?
hand.
What is that?
So we did a company softball game. We went to Austin and we came in third place. So everybody that was on the softball game, they got rings and
Congra-
things.
Congratulations. That's
Yeah.
dope.
Yeah. So I had to wear it for, just to show it,
Show
talk
that you
about it.
you still an athlete. You still
Oh yeah.
competitive.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Were you
I had
the
to talk about it.
Were you the star player on the team?
No, I was not the star player. It was a couple people that were balling on there. And like they held me like for when we played in Arlington, I did my thing, but when we went to Austin, I did struggle. I had the worst migraine of all times. Like it
Mm.
was hurting in front in my eyes. It was hurting bad. Like my team. like, my coworkers and stuff, they can tell because like I had like the sunglasses on, and then
Right.
when I took them things off, it just got worse. And I was like, but I stuck it out. I toughed it out for the team and played through the migraine.
Man, do you know what it was from? Were you just tired? Were you just
I think
that
tired
light's
because
right in my eye too?
yeah, I think I was tired because I closed the night before. We had to go to Austin, and I didn't get out of work to think let's say 1:30, 2 o'clock, and I had to wake up at like 5 to get ready,
Yeah.
put gas and all of that stuff in the car, and then after that, I didn't want to drink too much water or anything while we were driving there because I didn't want to keep making stops because the
Right.
game started at 11. We got there at 10:10.
Oh wow. Yeah. So you didn't have any time to really get your mind right because it's get out the car and get on the field basically.
Yeah, basically we got out the car. And when getting out of the car, man, like we stretched a little bit. Then we was trying to get with the umpires, figure out which field we was playing on, so we can warm up on the field.
Right.
Then the field was messed up, so we had to talk to them about that. So basically, we really didn't get that much time to even warm up. A lot of everybody on the team was like pulling their hammies and stuff because we didn't get the time to stretch, and it just sucked because we didn't know we was going to Austin. We should have prepared better. We didn't know we was going
Hmm.
because if we knew, we would all just came down the night before,
Right. Yeah. That
but
would have
we
been the
didn't know we
best
was
thing.
going.
Yeah.
Yeah, so a lot of the other teams came the night before. We was the only team that came the day of.
Oh, gotcha. So yeah, that's a disadvantage to you guys because you had to travel basically game day to get there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yep,
that
yeah.
makes sense.
But
Hey,
it is what it is. No excuses.
you still got a
We
ring.
still did our thing. Oh yeah, we still did our thing.
Well,
I
congratulations, big
know.
dog. Congratulations.
Appreciate it. Appreciate that. So, man, let's get into we're gonna get into our topics. We're gonna recap on the top four games that me and Navi was talking about. We said was the biggest ones that we wanted to get on and talk to you guys about and kind of recap on. And the first one was the Panthers and Saints game. That's the one we want to first recap on. So let's get to it. So you see Derrick Carr, man. He
Hmm.
was 18 for 31. 236 passing yards, one touchdown, QBR of 48.5.
Right,
Like, and then he threw that ball to Chris Olave, man. Like, how do you feel about that?
man. Anytime you're playing a high impact game, football's dangerous, and
Hmm.
it's I didn't see the exact play because we were going back and forth. I don't know if you have the setup, but YouTube TV has, where they've got 4 games
Yeah,
where
yep.
you
I
can
know exactly what
watch.
you're talking about.
And I don't know if I had taken a break or something, but I saw, just when he was down, and I was like, oh man, what happened? So can you
Yeah.
explain what happened? Did you see exactly?
Yeah, I saw it. I
Oh,
saw it, and I saw it live, and I saw like multiple, the replays and
right.
things. So basically, what happened was like Chris Olave was going up in the middle, and Derek Carr kind of threw the ball to him
Okay.
in the middle, kind of high, with two defenders around him, and it was a clean hit, but they just got him, and he got a
And knocked him
concussion,
out.
knocked him out, and that's when Michael Thomas went online saying that he's ass, that it's his fault.
So
That's why I'm not in the league. He doesn't know how to help his defenders out. But in reality, I look at it like you can't. I don't really blame that on Carr because nowadays all these wide receivers go up the middle, man.
right.
They all go up the middle. Back then, when like Ray Lewis, Brian Urlacher, all of them was when they were playing, they didn't go up. You rarely seen any receivers go up the middle. But at the same time, you as a quarterback, you do want to protect your receivers and put ball placements. So
Yeah, yeah, that's a tough thing because yeah, you want to keep your receivers out of harm's way because like you said, there's obviously there's not the Ray Lewis's, the Ed Reeds and all those cats coming down and really putting a hit on you like back in the day.
yeah,
But
yeah,
these cats can still hit the same, with the same force. if you're
Oh
not
yeah.
careful, because like you said, it was a clean hit, but it just caught him, obviously where it took him out, and that's unfortunate. So I don't. What was Michael Thomas's thing? Because I started to see a few tweets go back and forth on that. Why was he coming out of the woodworks? Because he's usually hurt just because of like hamstrings and something that
Or he
has nothing to do
stubbed
with
the
the back.
toe.
Correct. But nothing to do with, a bad Derrick Carr pass. So why are they going back and forth, or why was, Thomas getting on him like that?
So what I've heard is that when Chris Olave was there, Derek Carr was basically making him the number one, wide receiver. I think Derek Carr commented about that, like, he's the number one wide receiver. And, jealousy, people getting upset.
Fair.
Basically, man, you got your spot taken, and you can't blame him that you're not in the lead anymore. Like, if you really want, if people really feel like you was that guy,
Right.
you would be picked. Somebody would have picked you up. You would been on somebody's practice squad at least.
Something.
Like, you're not even on nobody's practice squad, so you can't blame Derek Carr for that. You can only blame yourself for that.
Right.
And everybody knows that I'm a Raiders fan.
Correct.
I watched the man for 9 years, and I never thought Derek Carr is a trash quarterback. I don't think he's going to take you to a Super Bowl, but I feel like he plays good enough to be in the league.
Okay.
And I never once heard, and like I said, being a Raiders fan, watched the man when he was drafted, watched the man when he left. I never heard not one player on the Raiders talk bad about him.
That's interesting, because you said you don't see him as a Super Bowl quarterback. You don't think he could take the right team, to the quarterback.
It has.
We've seen some quarterbacks that are not as good as he is. I don't think he's trash or ass like you would say for a lot of these players. You call a lot of them ass, but I think just he's another one that really doesn't stay healthy. But I think he's got what it takes, but he just hasn't had the the team around him. Everything's kind of got to fall in place correctly for obviously to make it to the Super Bowl. That's a big deal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that is facts. Like I like it's just like you said, a lot of things that never really lined up with him. Like
Right.
the man went through when he was with the Raiders for 9 years. I think he went through like 6, 7 head coaches, like 9 offensive coordinators.
Yeah.
And people blame Derek Carr. I was talking to my boy, him, Ty.
Mm-hmm.
He is Saints fan. And I was talking to him this weekend.
Hey, real quick, shout out Ty, keeping us fresh. Shout out Barkley.
Oh yeah, shout out my boy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Appreciate you, boss.
And then how he said he doesn't even really blame Derek Carr because it's like he'll blame him if the defense was holding their part up and he was just playing bad. The whole team is playing bad.
Right.
Everybody, the whole team, like is just literally just playing bad.
Mm-hmm.
So it's no one really to blame except for coaching. Like I never thought Dennis Allen was a great coach. Like when I found out they made him the coach, I was like, that's bad. Like that's trash.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well.
But and also with Derek Carr, man, he has 31 teams that he lost against, the most in the NFL. He plays the Raiders this year in December. If he loses to them, he lost to every single team in the NFL. He'd be the first quarterback to do that.
That's a crazy stat, man. That's look at you bringing the stats to the table.
Yeah, I think Matt Ryan has 29. He never lost to the Raiders, and I forgot the other team. But yeah, and everybody like Matt Ryan has 29, and I forgot Drew Brees has 30. He never lost to the Saints and the Chargers.
Okay. Gotcha. Yeah.
So some people, yeah, but he has 31 after losing to the Panthers yesterday, made it 31.
That's
And with
disappointing.
that, yeah, and with that, Alvin Kamara balled out 29 carries, 155 rushing yards. Even Alvin Kamara was leading for rushing yards and passing yards for the Saints.
Oh, because he had a pass too.
Yeah,
Wow.
I think, yeah, he was leading for both. With Bryce Young, he was 16 for 26,
Okay.
passing yard 171, one touchdown, one interception, QBR of 47.4. This is his third NFL career win.
Congratulations, boss. Hey, it's hard to get a win in the NFL. It's hard to get
It
a
is.
win, man. Congratulations, big dog. And to make it back, I know we talked a little bit about last week about or a few weeks back about on our last one about him and his confidence, you know.
Hmm.
Uh
Hmm.
but hey, he's back off the bench, he's getting some playing time and they got to win.
Yeah.
So, hey, anytime you can get a W, I'll take it.
Yeah, for real. Shout outs to him on that.
Yeah,
So was get into our next one. We had the
let's go.
Eagles and the Jags.
Okay.
Trevor Lawrence. Oh my gosh, Trevor Lawrence. That this man gets paid 200 and something $1 million. 50, I think he gets paid a year 55 million.
Is it 55 a year? Something like that, yeah. Cuz
Yeah, 50,
he's in the tops.
yeah, 55 million.
Mhm.
Like he's in the top. I think he's in the top five paid quarterbacks. And listen to these stats, man. 16 for 31,
Yeah.
passing yards 169, zero touchdown, two interceptions, QBR 32.
Woo. That's not going to get it done.
That's not going to get it done. You're not going to win like with that. And ETN, which is a decent running back, has 3 carries with 24 yards.
That's
You're not running the ball.
I don't know what happened there, man. It's crazy cuz you look at the box score and they only lost by 5 points, but your quarterback has 0 touchdowns. Your star running back has 24 yards and no
Yeah,
touchdowns.
yeah,
So, man, go ahead.
and their lead receiver, Evan Ingram,
Mhm.
5 catches for 45 yards. He was leading.
Wow. So you think if you get a little contribution from either of those guys, if you get Lawrence to, just kind of pull it together and get one touchdown, they win that game. They had a chance at the end of
Yeah.
that game to win. But the play of the game though.
Oh yeah. Saquon Barkley with that backwards hurdle. I never seen anything like that in my life. Never. I don't think we would see anything like that again.
That was ridiculous. To have the setup move with the hezzy in and out, and then
Yeah.
to jump over somebody backwards, dog. Like, come on, that is
That's
athletic.
crazy.
That is so athletic and so. I don't. Man, I was.
That's crazy work.
Yeah, that thing went viral quick because I didn't know what I saw. I had to watch it several times. I was like, no way. This really didn't just happen, did it? Oh yes, it did.
Like backwards. You jumped. You're not even facing the person you hurt. You really just looking at the defender that you just hit a hezzy on and did a twist on, and you jump. You know how the Jaguars always go viral for the wrong thing. Like when Derrick Henry, it was I think Thursday night football. Derrick Henry put them on all on skates when he was stiff arming them. He had AJ
Yeah.
Boyette, Jalen Ramsey, and he used to play safety for you guys. I think his last name was like Church, Barry
Oh,
Church or
Barry
something like
Church.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
he stiffed on all three of them for I think it was like a 75-yard touchdown. And
Yeah.
he did AJ Boyette bogus. Like that was on commercials.
Was that when he just kind of
Like
smacked, like mushed him
yeah,
into?
yeah, it was bad.
Yeah. Yeah. Is he
It was
still is he
bad.
still
Like,
in the league, or did he retire immediately after that happened?
nah, I think he went to the Broncos, then fell off after that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's hard to
Yeah,
stay in
he
the
went to the
league.
Broncos. Oh yeah, because the lead ain't an easy thing.
Mm-mm.
Jalen Hurts balled out,
Yes,
18 for 24, passing yards 230, 2 touchdowns, QBR 40.8. With the player of the game, like we said, Saquon Barkley, 27 carries, 159 yards, 1 touchdown rushing, 1 touchdown receiving.
yes. Shout out
That was the
Saquon.
player of the game. He
Thank
should have got player of the week for the NFC.
Yeah. Yeah, that should be the number one play on the top 10 on the Sports Center top 10 or whatever it is. That's got to be up there at top 3 at least. If I miss something else, let
Yeah.
me know. But that was insane. Mm.
Oh yeah. And the shout out to Devontae Smith for, stepping up. He's a number two, 4 catches, 87 yards, you
Hmm.
know. And I still really no update on how bad is AJ Brown's knee,
That's
you
correct.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah, still no update. They said they still doing the MRI and everything on it. Still really nothing like,
Yeah.
anything that they said anything yet. Hopefully it's no like, ACL, MCL, nothing like, season ending. Because without AJ Brown, man, they're gonna really I don't think they're gonna struggle because Devontae Smith will step up. They just gotta
Hmm.
have the next backs, man. Y'all gonna have to step up,
Yeah.
because AJ Brown's a beast.
He is a beast. Yeah. If he's out, it didn't look like anything that would be season ending, hopefully, like you said. But they get him back. If he's out a week or two, he'll be all right. And then they can still push on through because really all they have to battle with in the NFC East is the Commanders. So,
Yeah, yeah. But speaking of the NFC East, man, let's talk about that recap on that Cowboys game.
yes, sir.
Dak, 18 for 24, passing yard 133, 1 touchdown, QBR 42.3. And Cooper Rush came in, 13 of
Mhm.
25 passing yards, 15, 1 touchdown. And what's that? Who's y'all leading running? What's y'all running back? Who is y'all running back?
Man, Dowdle is his last name. I forget his first
Donald,
name. Yeah. And
12 carries, 75 yards.
Rico Dowdle, that's who it is. But
Y'all didn't let my boy Zeke play
no, Zeke stayed back in Dallas. He didn't even
because
make
they
the trip.
didn't. They said, yeah, they said he missed 3 team meetings.
Come on, man.
But one thing I've heard, and I believe in this:
Okay.
don't accept something in the win that you wouldn't accept in a loss.
Okay.
So if even when y'all was winning
Mm-hmm.
and he was missing those team meetings, you shouldn't accept it then.
Right.
So when y'all losing, now it's not. Now it's like it's not acceptable. It shouldn't have been acceptable when y'all was winning, and it shouldn't be the same thing when losing. Like you should keep that same energy for all time, for all costs.
That's true. And the thing about the Cowboys is their whole that atmosphere there it's just kind of toxic, and that
Yeah,
that lets you know that there wasn't the consistency, like you said. If you're showing up late when you're winning, and then yeah, you, I don't know, man. There's got to be some wholesale changes across the board for the Cowboys. I think their season might be just about done because you got Dak out for what? I think he's out 4 weeks
three,
at least.
4, yeah, 3, 4 weeks.
So, I mean, Cooper Rush, Trey Lance, what are you doing
Don't
there?
even mention. Don't even mention. Don't even mention Trey Lance. Like I
I have to
don't
because
even mention
he's in the quarterback room.
that man's truth. That man's good garbage.
Good garbage. Collected a paycheck.
Yeah,
Dang,
good
that's
garbage.
messed
The
up.
reason I say good garbage because you got to be good to be in the NFL, but that man garbage.
There you go. Do you
That
think
man good garbage.
you don't think he can make a comeback like some of these other cats,
No,
who just because, why do you come to that assumption? Why do you feel that way?
I never thought he was good. I didn't think he was ready to even come out of college. he only played, I'm gonna say, what, 8 to 11 games,
Yeah, it wasn't very many.
and can't. Yeah, you and then you didn't even play in D1. You played in D2 college,
Mm-hmm.
and you played, like I said, 8 to 11 games. Played in the D2 college. You wasn't that prepared, man. Like, and then you coming with grown men. They got families to feed.
Right.
So they putting that work in. They studying. They watching film. They ready.
Yeah.
Like they prepared. You going against people that played for like 10, like been in. You going against corners that been playing for 8, 9 years right now. You know what I'm saying? Ready for you.
Right.
Like, nah, man. It's just, yeah.
Yeah. So
I
you think he's not it? He's not the answer. Cooper Rush. So Cowboys pretty much done in the East.
Yeah, y'all gonna be sitting right on the couch with the Raiders.
Okay, that's cool. Be a nice little
Yeah,
Thanksgiving, Christmas.
yeah, yeah, for sure. Like, yeah, man. Like, I don't know. Yeah, y'all gonna be sitting right with us.
Now let me ask you the other viral moment from the Cowboys. What'd you think about that? The Dak lip reading. Did you see what he said?
We fucking suck.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's your thoughts on that?
I wouldn't have said that. Like, I would have probably said it in my head, but I wouldn't have said that out loud. And I would have like, dang, bro, we just like, what's going on with us right now? Because it's been
Right.
times when me and you play flag, and we had some like seasons we didn't win a game.
Yeah. Yeah, they were
We
tough.
didn't win a game. Yeah, we didn't win a game. And my mom, I would never. And I did say in my mind, like, bro, like, what is going on right now? Like, we're not playing up to our potential. We suck right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I know we can do better than this, but I never voiced that out loud because I feel like once you voice that out loud, man, your to me, your confidence shot. Then you just
Right.
letting your other teammates hear it, then they stuff might be shot, and they let them get in your head, and they like, man, maybe we do. Like, it shouldn't have been, and especially with the fans. They're like, what the? You the leader of the team.
You the leader. Yeah. We just paid you all this money. You getting a fat paycheck, and
60 million a year.
come on, man. Everybody on this team getting millions, and we can't bring it together. And you're on the sideline saying that. Yeah, I don't know
That
if
wasn't a good look.
No, it's not. It's not, because you're right. Even though we may have thought that, being in a rec league, um, it's tough in the rec league too. But we're not getting paid. We don't
Yeah,
practice every day. We don't. You know, we're not making millions of dollars.
yeah.
We're just out there for fun. So if we're terrible, it's not that big of a deal. We just go home and go back to work the next day and be and be all right. But you
Yeah,
did this for a living, and you saying that to your team, yeah, man, that's not a good look. That's a good way to
yeah,
put it.
yeah. That wasn't a good look at all. And I hope, like, I don't know. I'm not a Cowboys fan. Like, I never really had a problem with the Cowboys till I moved to Texas. It's just like, I'm not saying you, but it's the fan base
Hmm.
that turned me off to them, because like it's just they're ridiculous and delusional.
Yes.
So it's
There,
like some of the fan base.
yeah, it's a different type of fan base. Yeah, I'm a realistic fan, and I feel like I understand the game a little bit better.
Yeah.
I'm not living on in the past as far as those Super Bowls. I really don't even claim them. I know I liked the Cowboys for a long time, since I was young,
Hmm.
but I'm not one of those delusional, crazy, you know, Cowboys
Yeah.
fans.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
anyways, we gotta get it together. All
Yeah.
right. So
So,
what we got
but
one
my
more? Oh, sorry, go ahead.
yeah. Oh no, I was just about to read up Kirk Cousins stats real quick.
Oh yeah, get him.
Uh,
Come on,
Kirk
Kirk.
Cousins been balling out this year. Coming back from a Achilles injury. That's not an injury that it's an easy injury to come back from.
Right.
It's a really rough injury.
Mhm.
So Kirk Cousins, 19 for 24, passing yard 220, 3 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, and his rating is 144. Man, that's a good rating.
Yeah.
And Benji Robinson, 19 carries, 86 yards. Darnell Mooney, 5 catches, passing, receiving yards, 88, 1 touch. Drake London, 1 touchdown before he left the game with an injury.
Yeah, what was his
What?
injury?
I
Did you
let
see
me
it?
double check. I believe that it was either a hammy or a hip pointer. Oof,
Okay,
anything to do with a hip.
that's rough.
Yeah, anything to do with the hip. That's rough to come back from.
Yeah, man. Ooh. Well, speedy
Yeah,
recovery to him, but
for
congrats,
real.
congrats to the Falcons. Kirk Cousins
They
out
look
there
good this year.
swag
They
surfing.
look good this year. Yeah, they look good. You like that? But let's go to the next one: the Commanders and the Giants.
Yes.
Uh, Jaden Daniels, 15 for 22, passing yards 209, 2 touchdowns, rating 122. Terry McLaurin, 2 touchdowns. You know he has 6 this year, and the year's not even over with. Last year with no QB, he only had 4.
Crazy.
So yeah, he's doing good this year. Derrick Jones, 2 for 26 passing yards, 174, 2 touchdowns. Malik Neighbors, 9 catches to 59 yards. What do you think is going on with the Giants, like with Daniel Jones? Because he has some games like this,
Hmm.
but they just don't click. Like, what do you think is going on?
Well, I mean, you kind of hit it on the head right there. It's the inconsistency with Daniel Jones. Could you see some bright spots, and then
Hmm.
the next game you're like, man, he should be playing rec flag football. No offense, no offense to because I love rec flag football, but it's just like, man, I don't know. I don't understand if he's not, if the game hasn't slowed down to him quite yet.
Yeah,
There's just too much going on. The lights are too bright. Uh, I don't know. There's lots of things that just make you wonder, how is he still a starting quarterback? But I mean, who do you go with after that? I don't know who their backup is, or who you would go after if he's not there. So
who is they backup? That's a good one. I should have looked that up earlier. Who? But I just I don't know. I don't know what's going on with them. Like I don't even know anything about the Giants. Like who's even their coach?
Brian Dayball, is it Dayball? I want to say, and I don't even know where he's
Oh,
from
Tommy
either.
DeVito
Who?
and
Oh, their
Drew
backup.
Lock.
Okay.
Yeah, Drew Lock is not that bad to me. I'm sorry, he's not. I'm not saying he's a stud, but like he's not that bad.
So you take him
Very
over Trey Lance?
any day,
you
any day.
you have a
I'll
real
take him
hatred for Trey Lance. A real
any day.
dislike.
I do. I just don't. I don't see it. Like he. I just don't see it. I didn't see how he got picked before Justin Fields.
Right.
I don't see how Zach Wilson got picked before Justin Fields.
Okay.
Like I just didn't. I just don't see it. And a lot. And I know people gonna sit here and say that with Justin Fields bench, just like them, Justin Fields got put in one of the worst predicaments.
He did. I mean, but it's similar. It's
Nah,
similar
it's
to
not.
Daniel Jones. How? Because I mean the
Oh, you said to Daniel Jones. Okay, I thought you was
yeah.
about to say like to Trey Lance and them.
No, no,
Okay,
no, no.
all right.
Justin Fields got put in a tough spot, just like Daniel Jones did. But they're still giving Daniel Jones an opportunity, and they made the mistake of getting rid of Saquon. That was a mistake. Because think about
Yeah,
this: if you have Saquon in the backfield this year, and then you got Neighbors, who's an absolute stud. He's probably top 3 in the rookie campaign
hmm
for Rookie of the Year. But that's a nice starting core, and they're all young.
yeah,
So
yeah.
they messed that up.
They did, they did. So that's our top 4 picks. that we got going on. So let's recap on our week 9 college football pick and see who won those picks.
Let's go.
So we had Syracuse and Pitt. I think we both picked Pitt. We had
Nope. You picked Pitt. I picked Syracuse.
Oh, you did? So
Yeah,
that's 1-0 for right now.
Yep.
Where's my pen at? I just had it. That's 1-0 for right now. Boise State, University of Las Vegas.
Both.
I picked Boise. We both picked Boise.
Yep.
So you still you still one up. We both picked Ohio State over Nebraska.
Mm-hmm.
You still one up. You picked Notre Dame. I picked Navy. You 2 up. We both picked Indiana.
Yep.
So still 2 up. You picked OU. You picked OU. I picked Ole Miss 2-1. I picked Illinois. Of course, I was gonna pick Illinois over Oregon. So it's 3-1. We both picked BYU.
Yep.
So still both 3-1. You picked Alabama. I picked Missouri. So 4-1. We both picked Vanderbilt.
Mm-hmm.
So still 4-1. What's that? Florida State versus Miami. We both picked Miami. 4-1. You picked Penn State. I picked Wisconsin. 5-1. You picked LSU. I picked Texas A&M. 5-2. You picked Kansas. I picked K-State. 5-3.
We should have had that game.
You picked we both picked SMU over Duke.
Yep.
5-3 still. And we both picked Colorado. So 5-3.
Yeah, we may need to go back and check that because I picked Syracuse, you picked Pitt, and Pitt won that game. Yeah. They blew them out. So I think you might have won.
Oh yeah. So it's 5-4.
I think you won that one. You won that week.
No. Because I only picked Pitt, so that only had me 1 up.
Yeah, you picked Pitt and also KU, K-State. You had a couple in there. We'll go back. We'll go back behind the scenes and double check those numbers. And then if I win, you have to do 25 push-ups on there.
And if I win, you got to do 25 push-ups.
Why don't you make me do jumping jacks or something different? I don't want to just do push-ups. You push-ups.
All right, do crunches.
Dang, I'll do push-ups.
You switch that up real quick, D.
No, I'll do crunches. Fair enough. That's a good bet. 25. All right. Cool.
And week 10. Right. I put it on on our Instagram page. I picked Ohio State over Penn State. We won.
You put it up before or after the game was over?
Before. I put them up before. Mm-hmm. And I had people pick what they wanted to do too.
Chris, let's tell the truth, man. Did you put it up before the game started?
I did.
Okay. I believe you.
I did.
I believe you, man. You ain't got to yell. You ain't got to yell.
Yeah, I already knew Ohio State was going to win that.
That was a good game.
I remember. I called you. I remember, like, bro, like, this is our Super Bowl game. Like, I got to sit here. I got to watch this.
Yes, sir. Yeah. It was a hard-fought game. Congratulations on that win.
Yeah. I'm not going to lie. Will Howard stepped up after that pick 6. He calmed down. He settled down, calmed down, and he balled out. Chip Kelly really, had some nice offensive plays. And a lot of people don't know, man, we don't have a strong offensive line. We have 2-3 offensive linemen that's out for the season.
Okay.
two of our left tackles are out.
That's
So our
tough.
left guard moved to left tackle. Our left guard, he was a center.
Mm,
So you got two players that never played this position.
yeah.
And
Rookies.
yeah, and a left tackle and a right tackle is way harder than a guard because at least with a guard, you got your center, it's you have more help. But as a tackle, you got to spread out
Right.
and block. And you got people that never done it.
Yeah.
So,
But if you're on the team, you got to be ready for those moments. So
oh
there's
yeah,
there's
yeah,
always a
for
plan
sure.
in place. There's a plan in place if somebody goes down with an injury because it's football. So it's just a matter of time before somebody gets hurt, pretty much.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. But two left tackles, I don't think anybody was planning on that.
No.
That's yeah, that's not something. I get it. You do plan for one injury.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, like all right, next man up. But both of them, you like, damn, I wasn't planning. Like that's
Come on.
like you plan for it, but you don't really. I don't know how to say. Like you plan for it, but you're not really
You're not
putting too
expecting
much
that to
effort.
happen.
Yeah, you're not expecting that to happen, so you're not really going too much into it
Right. That's
at all.
correct.
So Oregon, Michigan, I was going for Oregon. I want them to beat that team up north. I'm loving it. I'm loving every moment of it. That Georgia Florida game was close for a majority of it. That was a
Mm-hmm.
close game. That was a real close game. But I knew Georgia was going to win because Florida hasn't never been the same in years.
Yeah.
So I knew it, but I didn't think it was going to be that close of a game. And Carson Beck, sorry, buddy, I don't think you're going to get picked up. If you do, you're gonna be a late round pick.
Yeah. He's been struggling every week,
Man,
but
I think
he's
he's throwing an interception every week.
he's a second half player for sure. But he
Oh yeah,
he
for sure.
starts very, very slow
Yes,
every week. Mm.
that Texas A&M South Carolina, I was not expecting that.
Yeah, that was a game right there, man.
That South Carolina put the whooping on. If Texas A&M would have won that game, they would damn near. I think they would have basically won it. They would have won the SEC. They would have been the only team that's undefeated in the SEC.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yep. 'Cause they were
That
five.
was a good game.
Now they're 5-1. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
So now everybody in the SEC, I think just Georgia and them, I think are the only two teams that has one loss in the SEC. And Texas.
In Texas, yeah.
Yeah. They're
Okay.
the only ones. So from now they're playing for the SEC championship.
Yeah, no more losses.
Yeah. Alabama, they're not going to the SEC championship as we speak right now. They have two losses in the SEC.
Gotcha. So yeah, I
They
mean,
got
mm,
Vanderbilt and then Tennessee.
okay.
Yeah. That Texas Tech game versus Iowa State.
Two solid teams.
I was not expecting Texas Tech to come out with that.
Yeah, they pulled it out, man. Okay. Go. See ya.
Yeah, they pulled it out. They beat a number 11 ranked team, Iowa State.
They
It was
did.
a good game. Came down to the wire.
Took it to them.
Well, yeah, I was not expecting that. So let's do our week 11 picks
Let's get
for
it.
college football. So Purdue, Leah, Chris. You got Purdue, Ohio State. Picking Ohio State, of course.
Yeah, that's gonna be Ohio State. I'll take the Buckeyes.
All right. Miami, Georgia Tech.
I'm gonna take Miami.
I'm going with the U also. Texas, Florida.
I'm gonna go UT. Go Longhorns.
I'm going Florida. I'm going Florida because Florida. I'm going with Florida because Florida put up a fight with Georgia, and and Vanderbilt put up a fight with Texas, and they struggled. So I'm just gonna go with going with Florida.
Fair enough. Fair enough. You'll be doing push-ups. All good.
Okay, your team KU versus Iowa State.
Mm-hmm.
I already know you picking KU, so.
Yes, I am a diehard. You already know.
I'm picking Iowa State.
Fair enough.
I'll pick y'all all day when it comes to college basketball. But when it comes to football,
we're just starting tonight. Hey.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Colorado versus Texas Tech.
Man, I'm gonna take Colorado.
Don't see you. All right. Man, that's a tough one.
Who you got? It's in Lubbock.
Oh, it's in Lubbock. I'm going Texas Tech.
It is in Lubbock. They're coming off a big win, like you said, against Iowa
so
State.
they got the momentum riding.
Okay.
I'm going with Texas Tech.
Not a bad pick there.
South Carolina versus Vanderbilt.
I'm gonna take Vandy because they're at home. Let's go.
I'm going with Vandy too.
Yes, sir.
Alabama versus LSU.
Ooh.
That's going to be a good game. They both got 2 losses.
Yeah.
So whoever loses this game is out. They're not going to the playoffs at all.
Okay. So it's in Louisiana as well. So who you got? You go ahead.
I'm going LSU.
I'm going to ride with LSU as well. That's a big game. I think they take care of business.
Okay. So here goes your picks. You got Ohio State, Miami, Texas, KU, Colorado, Vanderbilt, and LSU. I got Ohio State, Miami, Florida, Iowa State, Texas Tech, Vandy, LSU. All right.
Fair enough. Let's do it.
Fair enough. Let's do it. So we'll definitely be keeping you guys updated on that, letting you guys know about our picks and who's gonna be doing those crunches and who's gonna be doing them push-ups.
Oh yeah, we already know.
Yeah. So we're gonna get it off the sports for right now. Just hit you guys up with some real stuff. Things that's been going on, things that happen in everybody day live on and live out. Man, it's a topic that I really want to discuss with you guys. Have you guys' opinions on? Discussed it with Leo. Man, it happened to me. It's just something that happened to me. I had one of my homeboys. I tried to, help him out, put him on, do something. I saw a vision. I want to, let him be a part of it. Cause, if people who know me, I see a vision. I don't try to, go out spur. I stay in my inner circle and I try to bring everybody in, man. That's how I feel. I try to bring people I'm close with, and I want to see us both, come up and shine and both get money.
Right.
So I gave him an opportunity, man. I'm like, hey, man, let's do this. Like, man, you don't got to do nothing really. I'm just trying to put you on. And when the moment came down to it, man, he bailed out at the last minute. Didn't give me no explanation. And I called him the night before. I'm like, hey, man, are you good? Let me know. I can, I can cancel, and I can do, I can cancel. Just let me know if you can make it. Like, yeah, I can make it. That day came when it was time to come. I can't make it. This happened. And I just hit him back with an okay. Then he comes down. I see him this weekend. He was like, hey, bro, like, you know what I mean? Like, hey, man, like, put me back on. I'm ready and stuff like that. I got this free time now.
Right.
Nah, man. I just don't see the point. Like, I'm one person, when it comes to business, if you screw up one time, I'm not gonna I'm not gonna do it again. What's that saying? Fool me one time, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not gonna be a shame on me. Like it's gonna be shame on you. So now you're going to have to deal with your consequences to miss out on your opportunity. Right? I still got love for you. I love you from afar. But right now, my mind is on a different thing and you can't be a part of it,
Mm-hmm.
what I got going on. Like I love you from afar. And I cut a lot of friends off like that. This year, I said it this year that it's gonna be different.
Right.
That I'm not gonna be thank you, baby. That I'm not gonna be sitting here and I'm not dealing with that. It's strictly business, man. Like I had another homeboy that started this year, man. Me and him real close with each other. I still love him to death. Like he can call me up and like, hey man, I'm down bad. I do what I can, but after that, I'm not about to talk to you on a day-to-day basis, man. Like I still love him, but we supposed to go hang out for like New Year's,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, all right, bet. We get off work. I'm about to link up with him. I'm like, all right, man, send me the address to the party so I can come. Oh man, we not there no more, man. I got into a fight with somebody. What? We
Mm-hmm.
still fighting at this age? I was like,
Right.
yeah. So I cut him off. Like, I'm not about that, man. I'm not about that. I don't believe in surrounding myself with people who are not trying to uplift themselves.
Right.
Like, if you if you the smartest person in the room, then it's time to move to a different room.
Mm-hmm.
And I just don't see the and now with that, they sitting here and saying that I'm bogus, I'm messed up, I'm not a true friend, that I'm being petty. Like I gave you opportunities. You blew those opportunities. I don't see how I can be messed up about that. You
Right.
got any feedback on that?
Well, I mean, there's a lot that goes into that because it's, you've got questions like, how long have you known these people or these friends of yours? That would be, a question I would have. But as far as feedback, um, yeah, I mean, you outgrow people. It's like you said, when it comes to business and there's things where you've put, you know, maybe money down for something, a business venture, or, it has to do with growth. That's messing with your time. And for people to, cancel the day of, I know things happen. I know things happen. Uh, but a lot of times it's just an excuse because they didn't want to come forward and say, no, I don't want to do that. Or, I don't, I don't know. I really don't. I don't have time for that anymore. I've never
Yeah,
I've never wanted to really be around people who just kind of take my time for granted. Because I mean it's important to
yeah.
me. That this is if I'm doing anything, if I'm involved in anything, and I invite someone that I've known or know, and they tell me last minute, you're right. I try to give people the benefit of the doubt, but not really anymore because it's time to move forward. I'm trying to get better. We're
Hmm.
trying to grow. We're trying to do great things. So if people are still going to sit there and call you out of your name because of that, because you're continuing to grow, then yeah, that just proves again you've outgrown that relationship, and it's okay. It's okay because you're just trying to get better.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, for sure. And it is what it is. It's just I want people to feel like the reason I brought that up because I know a lot of people have that time to struggle with that they can't let go of somebody that they have outgrown. They feel like they have some type of like, man, I've known this person forever. I can't do this. Like, man, I
Hmm.
get that, but not everybody's meant to be in your life forever, man. Some people are meant to be in your life for a season, momentarily. Some people are meant to be in your life to spark something in you,
Hmm.
and then they help you, and you move on from them.
Right.
Because that's like not everybody's meant to be there permanently.
Correct. And you as an adult, and a, a bunch of our well, a few of our friends that get together, we always talk about boundaries, and setting
Yeah,
your boundaries with people, because if you don't, they will try to just rob you of your time, rob you of whatever you're giving, and then when you stop giving, then you're the bad guy.
yeah.
So
Well, they say you know who your real friends are when you tell somebody no.
yeah, that's the funnest part now, telling people no.
Yeah, when you tell somebody no, you know who your real friends is. You know that person is really with you.
Right.
If you tell somebody no, because if you tell somebody no and they still rocking with you, then that's your boy. But do you tell somebody no, and then they like, man, forget you, you ain't this, then
You know what time it is.
time to cut them off.
That's it. That's it,
Time
man.
to cut them. Time to
That's
cut them off.
that's a good one. That's pretty deep, man. I hope whatever decision you make, decide to make in that friendship, um, you know, I hope they understand that it's not to hurt them, but it's really to help them more than
Oh yeah,
anything, and it helps you hopefully as well continue to grow and get better.
yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Like I just look at it like, man, I don't let that type of stuff bother me anymore. Like I just wanna, I'm doing me, and I'm gonna continue to grow. I'm gonna continue to sit here and elevate my life and keep moving up. And if I feel like you're gonna hold me back, I'm gonna cut you off. And people say you selfish. I got to be selfish sometimes. I
Yeah,
can't. You got to.
yeah, you really do.
So
I like that. I like that. Well, anything else on that topic, man? Because that's a good one. I like that. I'm glad you brought that to the table.
yeah. Not really. Like I still like. Nah, I think that's about it. That's all I really got to say to the people out there, man. Like, if you feeling that way, man, you feel like somebody, if you feel like you don't know if this person is just, is truly your friend, like I said, and that person always doing something, tell that person no and see what happens.
Right. That's good advice.
Tell them no and see what happens. And that person still gonna rock with you after that, then stick with that person. Not, then time to go.
Yep. Take care of you.
Time to go. Yeah, that's the main thing. Take care of yourself. That you have to.
Yes,
Got
sir.
to.
Yes, sir.
Got to.
Well, I want to say real quick before we wrap things up, man. I want to
What's
shout
up?
out to all the people who took the time to uh, watch episode 1 and give us feedback, interact, comment, like, subscribe. I mean, the feedback has been amazing. I'm so thankful. I know
Oh
it's
yeah.
we're just getting started. We're getting to know each other on air and just get that chemistry. But I know we have a lot of good things to put out to the community and
Oh yeah.
friends and family and people that have never heard our voices before. So let's keep this thing going, man. The update is the next thing coming. It's
Oh
on
yeah.
the
For
way.
sure.
So
For sure.
where do they check us out at? YouTube.
You can check us out on YouTube, The Update. You can check us out on Instagram, the_update 24.
Let's go.
Go hit that follow and subscribe button. Please go hit that follow and subscribe button, man. And just check us out on there. And especially on our Instagram page, man, you can check us out playing sports. You can
Yes.
check us out, like, our flag football teams, our team bonders around those times. It's going to be some good things going that you guys are going to be seeing on there, man.
Yep.
And you can also look at little clips from those.
Yes. Please check it out. All right. Well, that's it, man. Until the next one, y'all check out the update. Chris,
I appreciate y'all.
I'm going to check in with you. Let's go.
All right, man. Checking in. All right. See y'all.
Deuces.